we going? Oh, watch out, the car's coming. Where you going, babe? We're just hanging out. What are we doing? You're so cute. I'm gonna finish on my walk though, okay? Thanks for coming to say hi to me. Hey, I'm just out for like a evening walk, and there's something that seems to like happen to me quite frequently. Happened again, and I've always like, so this is just a little backstory. I've always had like a great relationship with like animals, but I've never been close to animals because I grew up in a family where like my sister was allergic to pet fur and so forth, so I never really had the opportunity to have pets like that. But I've always loved pets and always like wanted one. And then later on in life I eventually got pets and so forth. But I've never had a cat before. And I used to not really be like a cat person for some reason. And I've not really any particular reason. I guess I just didn't own a cat. So I just thought I was more of like a dog person because for some reason it seems like you have to be one or the other. But I digress. So yeah, so my first experience of like living with a cat was when I lived with my cousin, and she had a cat, and I loved this cat. Okay, so the whole point of what I'm trying to talk about, because I'm going on forever, so I go for like walks, and oh, and I'll also mention before I say what I'm going to say about my walks, like I don't have a cat, but my neighborhood cats are always hanging around me, like in my yard, on my property. They leave me dead animals. They be watching me work on my computer through the window. The other day they left a dead animal at the foot of my meditation spot. Like, and I know those are signs of being nice, I guess. So I'm like, oh, gross, but thank you. Yeah, so anyway, tonight on this walk, I'm just doing my regular little route I do. I look for hills. So if I sound out of breath, it's because of that. So this cat randomly just comes up to me or runs to me tonight, and they've been doing that a lot frequently where they run out of nowhere, and I'm just like, oh, okay, hey cat. And so what they do is they run out of wherever they're coming from, like just they run out of a yard randomly, and they'll like either like walk around me, either without touching me, or they'll do it where they're rubbing my leg, and then they'll either like lay themselves down on their belly or on their back, so their belly's up for me to rub their belly, or they'll like just like come around my legs for just like a regular little rub down on their head, or they won't want me to touch them at all, but they won't leave my side, or they won't want me to touch them, but they'll sit directly in front of me like they're guarding me. I don't know, but I'm getting out of breath. But yeah, it's been happening like a lot more frequently. And I remember watching like something on one of them shows like 2020 or something, you know, and being like, cats in nursing homes, they visit people before something's gonna happen to them. So part of me is like, is that what's going on? But like, this been happening with these particular cats in my neighborhood. It's been years this been happening. So I'm just like, but it's like progressing. Like it didn't start with they're walking around and wanting their belly rubbed. It was more like just being around me, but not coming near me, you know? But now it's just like random cats, because I used to be able to spot all the neighborhood cats and I recognize them. But the ones lately that have been just running up to me, like wanting me to stop for whatever reason, It's like cats I didn't recognize. Like, I don't know them. They're just cats that are in the neighborhood from somewhere. And I feel like I'm rambling on about this, but it probably is nothing, but like, it just seems so odd to me. But either way, I don't mind it because I love the cats and I always be petting them when they come up. Or if they don't want me to touch them, but they just want to hang, I'll like literally just stay there with them for a little bit. And then I thank them for their time because I don't know what they're up to. And I go about my business. But yeah. But yeah, thank you to the cats and all the cat lovers out there. If anyone knows the answer to this, or if there is an answer, or what you think is the answer, please let me know. Really appreciate it. All right, thanks for listening. Take care.